Howdy, listeners. We're Allison.
And I'm Karen.
And we love growing CPG brands.
We're the founders of a digital and social media marketing agency, UMAI Marketing, and creators of the Consumer Goods Growth Course, where we've helped grow dozens of brands to 6 and 7 figures.
We're former in-house marketers turned consumer goods marketing educators who've set off on a mission to provide CPG founders and marketers with actionable strategies that drive community and sales. We're talking real results.
If you're wanting to learn simple, actionable, step-by-step strategies needed to drive real brand growth without breaking the bank or sacrificing your social life, then this is the podcast for you. Let's get into today's episode. Hi, all. I'm here to keep sharing tips on how to make Q4 your most profitable quarter yet. Black Friday, Cyber Monday planning is in full swing, and it's the perfect time to dive in and start setting up the groundwork for the biggest sales of the year. In today's episode, we're going to be talking all about promo emails. So to start, we're just going to talk about what a brand that we really love who kills it with e-commerce did, and then give you some tips on what to do with your emails coming up. So we are going to be talking about Mary Ruth's Organics. It's a supplement company that has supplements for babies, toddlers, adults, just about everybody, and their e-commerce really crushes it. What they did, they had 4 daily emails over 4 days hyping the sale on Black Friday through Cyber Monday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. They didn't have an early sale or anything like that. They just did it for those 4 days last year. The emails were super short and sweet and contained large headlines detailing the promo, included lots of social proof in the form of testimonials, and they had plenty of product blocks to encourage folks to click through and purchase. Product blocks meaning pulling in from Klaviyo, and it's your product in it. It shows the pricing and it has a button to click and shop now. Subject lines were really straightforward, and 3 of the 4 subject lines featured the promo really prominently. They also included some urgency with language like limited time and extended, and the use of the hourglass timer and alarm clock emojis to really just push opening it right now, getting the product right now, and utilizing the sale. The CTA buttons, the call to action buttons, were really active. They used active language like shop sale now and bundle up to encourage increasing average order value and bundling, and last days to save, again with the urgency, and save now. So that is a really, really high look at what they sent last year. But you're asking, hey, what am I going to do this year? So here are some additional tips. How many emails should I send during my promo? What we generally say is it depends on how long your promo is. So for shorter promos, send an email every day if you're able, just like Mary Ruth did. They had a 4-day promo and they sent an email every single day. For longer promos with a longer duration, send a reminder email at least every 2 to 3 days, depending on how long it is. You want to make sure that it's top of mind for your customers and they're getting reminders often, especially if it's longer. And you might be asking yourself, when should I send these emails? What we want you to do is test your sends throughout the year and find the typical day and time that you get your highest opens and clicks. So there is some preliminary work that you need to do. You need to be testing a lot during the entire year to make sure that you know the data, you have the analytics that tell you, hey, send it on Mondays, send it on Wednesdays, send it in the mornings, send it in the afternoons to be able to get the highest opens, clicks, and revenue from your emails. Make sure at the very least, though, that you have an email going out the day your promo launches, an email going out 24 hours before it ends, and then make sure to resend your emails to non-openers. That first and last one are super important to sending to non-openers. So you can do that on the back end. You can toggle and segment based on if they've opened, clicked, or just generally engaged with your emails. And what should be in those emails? The 3 things that we want you to focus on with your promo emails is urgency, as we've discussed, social proof, like testimonials showing that other people like your product and the people that are reading your email will as well, and keep it simple, a simple design. You want to make sure that everything is above the fold. A click to your website, all of the important details. No one has to keep scrolling through their email to be able to figure out exactly what you're offering them. And then a few subject line recommendations. Keep it straightforward and direct. You don't need to get all fancy with your language here. Just keep that copy super straightforward and direct, and put the promo details front and center. If you're offering 50% off, 40% off, 30% off, make it very clear in your subject line that that's what you're doing. And then again, I've said it once, twice, 3 times already. I'm going to say it a 4th time. Add in some urgency, especially for those last couple of emails you send. Last chance to get this deal. Last chance to get the biggest deal of the year. And then there's an option to add in a first name field to really make your customer feel special. Think of yourself as a consumer. When I get an email in my inbox that says, "Hey, Karen, open this for 50% off." I'm like, oh my gosh, no problem. I will. I'll get on it. And then some call to action recommendations. Again, use active language. You can also test using second person pronouns like you, your, yours. And an example of that is get your discount now. It just has that personalization and connection to the person reading your email. You can also test using your most bold branded colors and make sure the color contrast is really there. So for example, try to avoid using a yellow call to action button with white font on it. You want to make sure it's bold and super easy to read. And add those call to actions throughout the email. Put them everywhere. Put them in buttons. Put them in hyperlinked in the plain text. Put call to actions everywhere to get somebody to click through and purchase. And of course, as mentioned, make sure to have at least one call to action above the fold. So that can be a tiny thin banner at the very, very top of the email. It can be a hyperlink if it's a plain text email. It can be a call to action button right underneath a header text. So those are some super basic examples of how to send, what to put in your subject line, how to design the email. And never forget those 3 things that we mentioned. It's that urgency, social proof, and simple design for your promo emails, and you're going to crush it. So if you want to make Q4 the most profitable quarter yet without the headache of not knowing what to share and when, we've made it super easy on you. You now have access to the Black Friday Cyber Monday kit. It's a comprehensive checklist that details all of the assets that you need in order to execute a high-converting, profitable holiday promo, or just about any promo, really. It's the same strategies we've implemented to make our clients millions in revenue over the years. The kit also contains done-for-you templates that allow you to plug in your brand info, export, and schedule with a few clicks of a button. Check it out now at umaimarketing.com/BFCM-kit. That's umaimarketing.com/BFCM-kit. Now let's go get those sales. Thanks for listening to the UMAI Social Circle, y'all. We're here to support you in your CPG journey, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new podcast episodes. And while you're at it, please leave us a review on your listening platform of choice. Shoot us a DM at UMAI Marketing on Instagram if you have any topics you want us to cover on new podcast episodes.
And don't forget to access our free masterclass where we're showing you how to create a solid marketing strategy. You can access that at umaimarketing.com/masterclass. And we'll meet you back here for the next episode.